What's going on, people? It's your boy Phurzaah here and welcome back to my channel. Today we're back with another Modern Warfare 3 Zombies video for you guys, and in today's video I'm going to be bringing you an updated method on how you guys can grind the tier 3 zone effectively. Now you guys are going to be able to do this solo, so this is going to be a really good method for you guys to just go in game straight off the bat by yourself and grind out the tier 3 zone. You guys are going to be able to go ahead and get loads of rare acquisitions and all of the schematics that you guys may need from tier 3. Now this is going to be a really easy method for you guys to follow. Now you guys may ask, why am I updating this method if the last method still works? Now the last method, it was just a method solely on deliver the cargo. A lot of you have actually responded to me and asked me to do an updated guide because you guys may be running into problems where the deliver the cargo isn't spawning for you, or maybe there's multiple people in tier 3 and they're also grabbing the deliver the cargo mission, so it's making it really hard for you guys to do it. So you guys asked me to give you an updated method where I show you multiple different contracts in one game that you guys can do solo. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. You guys are not going to need a lot in order to do this. I'm going to be bringing in the bare minimum just to show you guys that you don't really need that much. As you guys can see, I'm only bringing in an epic aether tool and a raw ethereum crystal. I could be bringing in way better things. As you guys can see, I can still craft better things and I do still have better things in my stash, but I'm only going to be bringing in these items just to show you guys that you don't actually need that many stuff to do this. As you guys can see, we are bringing in a few perks. So we're going to be bringing stamina up so we can move fast, death perception so that we can loot whilst we are in tier 3 effectively, and then also quick revive as well. Now the number one mandatory thing that you guys need to make sure you are bringing with you is decoy grenades. When it comes to the lethal, you guys can pick whichever one you feel comfortable with. I go with the throwing knife if I don't have the aether blade, and with the field upgrade, again, that's down to preference, but I always go with the aether shroud because it does allow me to break contact with the zombies when it does get a little bit sticky. Now the weapon that I would suggest that you guys come in with would be any weapon that you feel comfortable with, but these three weapons are the three that I would definitely suggest for this point in time. These two weapons here are most definitely the best weapons in the game. We have the tier and we have the Lockwood 680. These are both the meta weapons. They're really powerful, so they're really going to assist you when you are in tier 3, especially if you're solo. So you guys can definitely bring in either one of these weapons, or you guys can go ahead and bring in the RGL launcher, which is also a really good option, especially for tier 3, especially when you go ahead, pack a punch it and have PhD available, because you guys are going to be able to crowd control the zombies with no problem. And you guys can also go ahead and take out all of the infested strongholds and all the infested zones in tier 3 with this really easy and in solo. So this is really OP as well. I would definitely suggest bringing in one of these weapons or any weapon that you guys feel really comfortable with. And as you guys can see, the operator that we are coming in with is completely wiped, so we're also going to be trying to stack him up at the same time. And I would say pretty much everything that we have here today, all of you will be able to have, and you guys will be able to emulate this exact build. Obviously if you have better items, it's going to make it 10 times easier. So without further ado, let's just head straight in game and let me show you guys how to effectively loot the tier 3 zone solo. Okay, so we've now loaded in. Now the game that we loaded into last game, we actually crashed, so we lost all of our stuff. So because we've had to reload, I've obviously lost a few of the stuff that we had last game. So this time around I decided to bring a dog bone simply because I don't have stamina, so I can't move around the map fast. And if I do go down, having that dog there to revive me is going to make this a little bit easier. Also, he's going to be able to crowd control some of the zombies that do come to me as well. I had another epic aether tool, so I brought in one of those, but I didn't have a level 1 pack a punch tool, so I had to bring in a level 2 one, and then I did bring in Juggernaut and then Speed Cola as well this game. So we're gonna go ahead and pop all of these items. We'll probably pop the dog bone when we do get into tier 3 just because, but we will just head straight over there now. So the way that we're gonna essentially do this, guys, is we're gonna have 4 different contracts in rotation. So the 4 contracts that we're gonna have in rotation is going to be the bounty contract, the spore contracts, the raid the weapon stash contract, which normally spawns here, and then also the deliver the cargo contract, which spawns here. So when we get into tier 3 now, we're going to grab this escort and we're going to cancel it with hope that that does spawn the deliver the cargo. If it doesn't, then we're just going to go ahead, grab one of these spore contracts, and I'm going to show you guys an easy method in order to do these spore contracts solo. So we'll just go ahead and grab this, we'll cancel it, and then we'll go and grab one of these spore contracts over here. So we're going to grab this. Our dog's not doing anything for us right now, so let me show you guys how to easily do this spore contract. So you guys can do these contracts in any order that you want. Now you won't be able to do a bounty contract until you have 10,000 essence in order to get a juggernaut suit, because having a juggernaut suit will mean that you can actually take out those bounty contracts with ease. So that's what you're going to want to be able to do beforehand. So essentially, guys, with this, all you're going to want to do is go ahead and throw them on all of the inhibitors. A lot of our zombies are going to spawn, but you can kind of just train them. We do do have our dogs, so that's going to make life a little bit easier for us. So essentially you just want to go around and throw all of these down, and by the time you finish throwing all of these down, you can go back to the first one, and that one will probably be ready for you guys to so we've got a lot of zombies there right now, so we just got to kind of run. So once you guys have gone ahead and thrown all the inhibitors down, you just want to run back to the initial one that was there at first, and then that one will be ready to shoot. And you can just literally go ahead, shoot that one or two shots, and then just run past all of them and give them all 1 or 2 shots just like that. Don't forget to use your decoys, guys, when you are doing this method. And then doing the spore contract is as simple as that, guys. It's really easy to do solo. Loads of zombies on us, and because we do have a meta weapon, we can do some crowd control as well. So now we need to find some decoys, because without decoys it's going to make our life quite hard, I'll be honest. What do we get? We got a self-revive, a sigil, 2 other things. Could do with the self-revive because I don't have a self-revive, so I'm just going to grab that. But as you guys saw, that was a really easy contract to do. We didn't really sweat doing it. So we got quick revive. Whoa, 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 whoa. Relax now. Just help out our dog real quick. His health's gone down quite a lot. What's happened to him? He must be doing a lot of work for us without us being able to see. Okay, so now that's done, we're going to head to our second contract. So as you guys can see, now our deliver the cargo is spawned. And then once we finish that deliver the cargo, right, that means we'll have 2 contracts done. So we're going to be on 10,000 essence. So then at that point, we're just going to buy a juggernaut kill streak, and then we'll be able to do a bounty contract. And then you guys are just literally just going to keep on rotating the contract. These 4 contracts, the only contracts that you guys don't want to touch is going to be the escort contract. But other than that, every other contract in tier 3 you guys can do solo, and it's not that hard once you guys have a specific method that you guys can follow in your head. And as I said, I'm going to be showing you guys all of those methods today. So if you guys don't know how to deliver the cargo contract, it's really easy. Just follow the method and the way that I go in today's video, and you guys will have no problems. Normally at this point you would be throwing a decoy grenade to kind of take away all these zombies, but as you guys saw, we lost our decoys. So luckily our dog's doing quite a lot of work over there, and it's going to give us some time to actually open that and go ahead and get this. But normally you just throw a decoy grenade, and then from there you'd get in the truck and then just follow this exact route that I'm going to be taking. Sometimes you guys will get a mangler or a mimic that spawns here. If he does spawn there when you guys get there, don't drive into him, because sometimes that can blow you up. And we got 2 rare aether tools and a large backpack, so not too bad. Now that contract's finished, we're just going to look at the map and see what else is around. So we do have an escort contract over here. So whilst the escort contract is there, I would always say grab it and cancel it, because when you do cancel that, it does give the ability for the deliver the cargo contract to spawn back. So before we go ahead and get our juggernaut kill streak and go for the bounty contract, we're just going to grab the escort contract and cancel it, so that hopefully by the time we finish our bounty we have another deliver the cargo. It's all about doing it in an order that makes sense and an order that can just work for you guys. So we can simply drive all the way back over. You guys can follow the exact route that I'm using. I've done so much tier 3 that I could do this in my sleep, I promise you. Just gonna go ahead and cancel that now. Now, as I said, guys, if you want the easy ride and the easiest method, then yeah, sure, you can just follow my old method of just constantly doing the cargoes back to back and cancelling loads of contracts. You can do that, but as I said, a lot of you have been letting me know in the comments that sometimes tier 3 does get overcrowded. There's loads of people picking up loads of different contracts, and sometimes that cargo contract is just not there for you guys to get, and I understand that. So with this, it's going to allow you guys to rotate 4 different contracts. So there's 4 different contracts that you guys are going to be able to do, which means there's more of an opportunity for you guys to actually do contracts, even if there is some people inside tier 3. So luckily this bounty contract is quite close to the buy stations. We do need to get some decoy grenades, so the fact that we haven't had decoy grenades this whole time is a bit of a problem. Oh, and we brought the wrong thing. I brought a precision airstrike by accident. That sucks. Oh my god. So normally you wouldn't be an idiot like me and you wouldn't have brought a an airstrike. So we're just going to try and kill him without the juggernaut. I don't know how well we're going to do, but we're going to try. We really should kind of be able to take him out. We do have a dog and we do have this meta weapon, so he should be able to go out kind of fast as well. so it's not the end of the world. That's the thing about bringing in a meta weapon as well, guys. If you bring in a meta weapon, you guys have the ability to take out bounty contracts without a juggernaut kill streak. So he's dead now. I think our dog got the final touch on him. This dog has definitely been a lifesaver. I'll definitely say if you guys are coming in with minimal amount of stuff, then to definitely bring a dog with you, because the dog can definitely save your life in a numerous amount of ways. Let's just give him a pet real quick. So I think we're 3 contracts down now. Let's just see what contracts are on the map, and we do now have that deliver the cargo. So that's the whole reason why we cancelled the escort contract. Now we're going to go and do this deliver the cargo. Hopefully we can get there before the other team, which we're probably not going to be able to because it looks like they're going for it. But essentially at this point, you guys would do the deliver the cargo. That would give you an extra 5,000. Then after you guys grab that deliver the cargo, you go ahead and do another spores contract, and then you just keep on rinsing and repeating. So they have grabbed that, unfortunately. So what we're going to do is we're just going to grab this spores contract instead, and we're going to do that in the meantime. So it's just up here, which is really close, so that's pretty good. We do really need to get some decoys, so I do need to kind of loot these buildings realistically. We're just going to go ahead and do the same method that we did last time. Just throw them down and run away. Just keep running, don't stop running, and you guys should be fine. Throw one there, throw one there, throw one there, and then I think we missed 2. We missed one here, and then we missed one over here. And we do also have another player in the area, so he's going to come in quite handy because he's probably going to go ahead and shoot some of them as well. So once you've gone around and put all of them down, it's just a matter of running back round and going ahead and shooting them 1 or 2 times to burst them. Another contract done without any sweat, to be totally honest with you. So deliver cargo has spawned, but I guess by the time I get over there, they would have grabbed that again. So it does look like they have moved from the contract, so we probably will be able to grab that one, which is good for us. Let's just get over there quickly and secure that. But as you guys can see, it's really easy to do. Tier 3 isn't as hard as you guys think it is. You just need to know how to do certain things. So we grabbed that cargo. Let's just go and do this. I really do wish that we got a raid the weapon stash this game, so I could show you guys the method on how to do that, because there's a way of doing the raid the weapon stash without shooting a bullet at all, and it's really easy to do. So I really do want to show you guys that. We don't have a decoy grenade, as you guys know, so we're just going to have to open that and kind of move away from it and then run back, as we're going to do right here. And hopefully, okay, let's get a bit more separation from these zombies. Hopefully they don't break the car on the way out, because there's so many of them there. Okay, so we got out all right. Hopefully our dog's okay, but he should be fine. Now me personally, I prefer to grind tier 3 this way rather than just grabbing certain contracts and then waiting around for another contract to spawn. At least with this way, you guys can constantly do contracts, you're constantly on the move, and you don't really feel like you're cheesing the tier 3 zone. You actually feel like you're earning the stuff that you're getting. So what do we get here? Another rare Aether tool and another sigil. That's pretty much all we've got all game. We've got rare Aether tools, sigils, and level 1 pack-a-punch tools. I mean, I can't act surprised. We know that this is what we get already. Absolutely terrible. We just grab that. Get out of there. Them zombies are trying to put some damage in me. And it's over here. So let's just run over here real quick. Make sure we have enough space in our backpack. So we're just going to throw down a few things. Probably throw a few of these sigils and rare Aether tools down. We need to have at least 4 spaces, and we'll take all of these. And the whole time I've been doing this with 1 shield, so you guys can see you don't need a lot to do this. You guys can all do this, trust me. And look at, we got ray gun plans. Oh my god, look at that. If this isn't a perfect example of how easy you guys can do tier 3 by yourself and go ahead and get those ray gun plans, then I don't know what is, guys. We just got ray gun plans. You guys can't tell me this isn't a good method. Drop a like, drop a comment. We just got ray gun plans. That's good stuff. Good stuff. We love to see it. So we're just gonna crowd control these zombies before we go ahead and get the rest of our rewards real quick. I think our dog might be dead. Yeah, I believe our dog is probably dead. Those 2 manglers are probably the reason why. So we have a vest here. Then we have quick revive. So let's just get out of this area. Now that we don't have a dog, it's going to make things a little bit more sticky. So we've just got another deliver the cargo that spawned right here, which is perfect. So we're going to grab this one, get this done real quick, and then hopefully once this is finished, we have a few bounties that are spawned, because as you guys can see, we've stacked up a whole heap of money, which means we can now do loads of bounty contracts because we can just constantly buy juggernauts. Once we finish this contract, we'll have enough to buy 3 juggernauts, which means we can do 3 bounty contracts with ease. Honestly guys, doing this without decoy grenades is a strain, so me dropping my decoy grenades was a big L, but the fact that I'm doing it without just shows you guys that you can do it. You guys can all do it, I promise you. Not hard. And just like that, this contract is done and another contract down. Just as simple as that. We got a medium rucksack. Oh my god, we got an epic aether tool. I forgot that they do that sometimes, that they wait for you around the corner. Oh my god, there's loads of them. Hey, back up. Whoa, there's loads of them. They're not gonna let me get my rewards. I don't even have enough bullets because we got an epic. So let's see what contracts have spawned now. Hopefully there's a bounty contract. Okay, so we have a raid the weapon stash. Perfect. So now I'm going to be able to show you guys exactly how to do this one really effectively. There's multiple ways in which you guys can do this contract. You guys can actually just kill the zombies that come, especially if you have a weapon like we have. We have a pretty good weapon that does do crowd control pretty well. So we probably could do it without the method that I'm going to be showing you. But if you guys just do the way that I'm going to be showing you, it's the easiest method possible. And it's just going to make your guys' life so easy. So essentially just start the contract and then just head straight to the roof. So come up here. And then as long as you guys are on top of this building, it's still going to count for the contract. So it's still going to progress. And then if you guys come upstairs and you just run around in a circle up here, the zombies are not going to be able to get you. They're going to be able to throw meat, and that's the reason why you're going to run around in a circle. If you stand still, they might kill you with the meat. So if you just keep on running around in a circle, it will go up. As you can see, sometimes the timer does go down at certain locations, so it is going to be a little bit slower than it would if you were just standing downstairs, but it will still go up. It's just going to go up a little bit slower. And again, you can't stand still up here because of the meat. So it would just be a lot easier if you could stand in one of the locations where the timer does go up, like here. So if you can do something like this, then it's going to work. But you guys just don't want to get hit, because if they all hit you at once, you will die like that. So just kind of make sure that you are being a bit safe with it. But again, a really easy kind of cheesy way of doing this contract. And if you guys are solo and you don't have a lot of stuff and you don't have a meta weapon, this is going to make your life so much easier. And then again, from here you can kind of take them out as well. So now that all of them are dead, we don't have to worry about the meat, and we can kind of just stand still in a location like this. That's just going to let the progress go up. So I think that was them down there that was hitting me with the meat. I don't know how it hit that far. It's a bit of a cheat, isn't it? Really easy to do, guys, and any of you can do it, I promise. And then once that's done, all you guys need to do is you can replenish here if you want to. We are going to, and then we're just going to go downstairs and then check out our rewards. We're going to throw a monkey bomb because I don't want to deal with the headache of all these zombies right now. So let's just see what we got. Nothing amazing. We can pop that, and I guess we can pop this, and then we can just keep on moving. So let's see if there's any contracts that have spawned. No contracts have spawned, and there's only 9 minutes left of the game. So far this game, I believe we did 3 spore contracts. I think we did 1 bounty contract, 1 raid the weapon stash, and 2 deliver the cargoes. So pretty much we did every contract that I wanted to show you guys. So those are the 4 contracts in which you guys are going to keep on rotation. I didn't get to show you guys obviously me taking out the bounty contract with the juggernaut because I've done something stupid like buy the airstrike, but you guys get the gist and you guys understand exactly how to do it. Just go buy a juggernaut, and then that juggernaut will take out the bounty contract without a problem. It's really easy and it's really simple. Now if you guys do come in with depth perception like I was originally doing before we crashed, now the reason why you guys should always try and have depth perception on, especially when you are doing this, is simply because it's going to make your life a lot easier. If you have depth perception, then you guys can see where the loot crates are, and then from those loot chests and stuff like that, you guys can find things like the turret circuits. Now the turret circuits are going to make your life way easier when it comes to bounty contracts as well, simply because if the bounty contract is in a location where a turret is, you guys can just use that turret circuit to take out the bounty, as simple as that, without having to waste 10,000 essence on a juggernaut. We're just going to quickly interact with our tombstone here, and I could make a new tombstone with these ray gun plans, but we're just going to leave it, as the stuff in my tombstone is way more valuable than all of those items. We're just going to throw these things down, and then we're going to go ahead and exfil. So we don't really need any of them, but we did kind of get quite a decent amount of loot, and obviously the number one thing being the ray gun plans. I can't believe that we actually managed to get the ray gun plans, to be totally honest with you. So that's pretty much it, guys. As I said, you're going to be rotating those 4 contracts: the spore control, the bounty contract, the deliver the cargo, and also the raid the weapon stash. You guys can do the outlast contract. I should have done it to show you guys how to do it, but I would just avoid it if you guys can. You guys are going to be rotating 4 different other contracts as well, so it's highly unlikely that you're going to be in a situation where there's no other contracts other than an outlast contract. And if you are in that situation like we was this game, it's not going to be for very long. One of those other contracts will spawn, and then you guys can just go ahead and do that. So hopefully this video was helpful. Let me know in the comment section below. If it was helpful, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Sharing the video does really help it get out there, and it does push the video in the algorithm. So if it did help you guys, do think about sharing the video. It does mean the world to me. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Don't forget, guys, you can always team up with people in the tier 3 zone. These 3 guys have been in the tier 3 zone the whole game, and I don't doubt if I went over, they would have let me in their team. So if you guys are struggling, definitely think about teaming up, or you guys can do things like join the Discord. The link will be in the description below, and it will be a pinned comment in the comment section. And people are always looking to team up in the Discord, so if you have no one to play with and you do want to play with people, do think about joining, because we do have a looking for game chat, and you guys will be able to find people to play with. Anyways, that's it for me. It's been your boy Phurz. I'm out. Peace.
Let it go.